All right. The name is Delman, aka Four Eyes, the Ugly Professor, doing the review for the new Kendrick Lamar GNX. This album review is done on behalf of Old Head Network. All right. This is Kendrick Lamar's seventh album, if you're counting the Untitled joint, which I am. I will say this: Kendrick Lamar is in my top 10 of all time, but he's on the back end of my top 10. And with that being said, I was not high on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. A few of my folks, they think it's a masterpiece. Well, one of them said it's a masterpiece, and I think a few of them said it's a classic album. I totally disagree with them. I don't think it's a classic. I don't even think it's borderline classic. I think it's a solid album at best. And even before I heard them raving about it, I had listened to it several times, and I said, okay, it's solid. It's a disappointment. I thought he was going to come back with something better, if not at the same level as Damn, and I was disappointed. And then when I heard a few of my folks raving about the joint, I was like, okay, let me go back and listen to it because I respect their opinion. I might be missing something. I listened to it several times after the fact, and I still came to the same conclusion. It's solid at best. But even with that being said, Kendrick Lamar is still on the back end of my top 10 because he has three bona fide classics. In my opinion, he has Good Kid, Mad City, which is a classic. To Pebble Butterfly is a classic, and Damn is a classic. So that's a hell of a 3-album run, and the rest of his albums have been solid to me. So I'm going to get into the tracks on this new GNX album. The first song to start off the album, which is a nice way to start off the album, is Whacked Out Mirrors. It's carried mostly by his lyrics. His lyrics are on point. The production is solid, but the lyrics really carry this song. He does a few name drops, but for good reason. You know, he drops Lil Wayne's name. He talks about him getting the Super Bowl performance over him and how Lil Wayne felt about it. Kind of like in an indirect way. He drops Snoop name, talking about indirectly how Snoop kind of played the Drake song where he's using Snoop voice through AI. And, you know, he drops Nas name. He said Nas was one of the only people to, you know, give him a congratulations on the Super Bowl performance, getting picked for the performance. So that's a strong way to start the album. Then you got Squabble Up, which he has a video for. I dig the song, but I really dig the video. I love how they did the video. This dude is making some good videos as of late, I will say that. And I think he should definitely perform Squabble Up at the Super Bowl. Just my opinion. I think it'll work for the Super Bowl. And then you got another song called Luther featuring SZA. I feel this should be his next single. I feel this is a hit. I dig the song. Then you got Man at the Garden. I really didn't care for this due to the production. Not feeling the interpretation of Nas One Mic. I thought the production was kind of lacking in that sense. The lyrics carry this song. It's not really a song I'm going to play that much due to the production. And then you got Reincarnated, where he's doing a cool rendition of Tupac's. I believe, what Tupac song is that? Forgot the Boss. I forgot the name of the song that Tupac did that he's like doing a rendition of. Well, anyway, I dig the joint. It works. And then you got another joint called TV Off. I dig that joint. Another Mustard production. He got the signature Mustard, and you know, he's saying that, screaming that on the joint a few times. I dig that joint. Then you got the Heart Part 6. He didn't let Drake stop him from naming his joint Heart Part 6, even after Drake came out with a disc called Heart Part 6. It's cool, you know, that SWV song that they sample is my favorite SWV song. I thought they could have freaked it a little better. Soundwave, I think, did the production. I think he could have freaked it a little better, but it's cool. It works. It works good enough, should I say. And then you got the song GNX. I would like this song if he had Ab-Soul, J-Rock, and Schoolboy Q on here instead of them other niggas he got on this joint. No disrespect to those dudes that's on it, but I think he could have did a bonus remix and put them new guys on that joint and had like a black hippie version for the original version. The version it should have been, in my opinion. I thought that would have been a strong move coming after the Hard 6. But that's just me being the executive producer that I am. I would have done that. I mean, they ain't beefing, so why not do a black hippie joint? And then you got another joint called Gloria featuring SZA. It's cool. I like it. I dig it. And, you know, you got, it's like maybe like 3 songs that I don't care for. Like Hey Now and Dodger Blue. I really don't care for them songs. And I really don't like Peekaboo. I really don't like that shit. That's the song. That's probably the only song here I definitely don't like at all. You know, the other 2 joints are, they kind of mid. Really don't care for them. And how would I rank this album compared to the rest of his discography? I would say it's a little better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, just a little bit. But, you know, you got the top dogs. Pimple Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn. They the top dogs on there. The rest of his albums, to me, are solid. You know, Section 80. I like the Untitled joint more than I should. I may even like that a little better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I don't know. I never really thought about it. But I would say GNX is a little better, just a little better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And I would give GNX a B-. It hits the B- level. I done gave a lot of albums B- as of late. Oh, shameless plug before I get off this joint. I have an album with my guy Ali. It's Ali and the Ugly Professor. The name of the album is called Chemical Compositions. It's only on Bandcamp for now. In the future, we'll put it on all the rest of the streaming platforms. But for now, it's on Bandcamp. So go to that joint, listen to it. If you like it, buy it. 12 tracks. Ali's the rapper / producer, and I am the producer who raps every once in a while. It's intelligent, hardcore, ugly face music. I'm sure you'll dig it. If you listen to it, give it a try. So, you know, subscribe to this channel, like and all that good shit, and I'm out.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine.
Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.